lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara not Barbara Jean's heart. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hey everybody, welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. We are here to talk about what them soaps, but before we do all that, hit that subscription button, hit those notifications bells, and also hit those links in the description box down below. Vote.gov, vote.org. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you're keeping up to date about all the policies that these people are running off of, who's on your ballots. Make sure you vote and check all the boxes on your ballots. You can find mock ballots on, I believe, vote.org and vote.gov that tell you, give you an example of what your ballot is supposed to look like. Also, keep up to date about all the people who are running. Listen, if voting wasn't so important, if your vote didn't matter, if it didn't count, it didn't matter if it was for the governor, the mayor, the sheriff, the local politicians, the school board, who's over the sanitation department, who's the congressman, who's the president, who's a senator, who's supposed to be the team leader at your job. If it wasn't so important, and people wouldn't be trying to take your voting rights away. I'm trying to tell y'all. So get out there and vote. Make sure you're registered to vote, and do your research. With that being said, let's get into them soaps. Now, I recorded this before, but the audio was completely out. So I'm going to just try to do this quick, fast, in a hurry, because I was giving y'all some good stuff, but I'm tired. And I do want to get this recorded. So let's be clear on something. Everybody thinks that somebody else deleted that audio recording of Carly's. Carly thinks it's Spinelli's, but Spinelli didn't do it. And he reiterates that to not only Carly, but Maxie. He lets Maxie know that you and the children are a priority to me, and I recommit my life to you. I belong to you. I give all my love to you. Yes. Okay. He's giving all his love, saving all his love, and giving all his love to Maxie. And he, the priorities are the children. And he reiterates to Carly after she's had a heart-to-heart with, Jocelyn, and apologizing and feeling like she shouldn't have did what she did, but she did it anyway. And, it could have went wrong, could have went left, but it actually worked out in her favor and got them, out from up under, fake-ass Jagger. She thanks Spinelli for his efforts and everything he did, and he was like, I didn't do it. I couldn't get it done. Okay, I didn't. Michael reiterates his love for Willow, and Willow's just looking at him so guiltily because she just wants to bump and grind with Drew. And they talk about Sonny and how Sonny ain't there to see these happy moments, but he's like, my mom says he's taking his medication, he says he's taking his medication, this is just who he is now. Somebody got to jack Sonny up by his lapels and take him to the hospital and get that blood test done so we can be done with this. So Molly goes over to see Christina, and they have a heart-to-heart. They talk it out. Boom, we're back on a good page right now. And then there's a knock at the door. Who is there? She's being served. I thought it was TJ serving her, only for it to be Ava serving sending a subpoena to Christina to have her testified for Ava in a court of law about what happened at that wedding, because she wants to take down Sonny, and she wants to put Christina pregnant at all on the stand so Scott can badger her, so it will send Sonny into a rage. And it's just like, I doubt it's going to send Sonny into a rage, but I can see it sending Christina into early labor. I can see that, and y'all up for that. And Christina's like, I don't want to testify. I don't can I lie? No. Can I not? No. Can I get up there and not refuse to answer questions? No. So Molly's like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to get you right. I'm going to help do whatever I can to help you at this moment. And Christina's like, that's so great and everything, but she still don't want to testify. So we're going to see what happens. And, Scott and Ava are rejoicing because Scott wants to take Sonny down once again for Karen. But at the end of the day, you have guilt within yourself, because had you been there for Karen, her mother's boyfriend wouldn't have been able to do what he did to her, and she wouldn't have been able to run into the arms of Sonny. Let's be clear on something. The only reason why And one more time for the people in the back that don't know their history. The reason why Karen ended up over there with Sonny down to the Pink Pony and meeting Stone and all of them was because her mother's ex-boyfriend came back. The memories of what he did to her were too much. Certain people found out. Alan ends up killing the man accidentally, so now she's spiraling. She ends up over there. She's not in her right mind, but she's pretending like she's in her right mind. And even though the age of consent in the state of New York is 17, and she was 17 at the time, it still don't make it right. Grown ass man, 17-year-old. That is disgusting. One more time for the people in the back. That's disgusting. She was consensual. It was a consensual relationship up until the point she got hooked on them drugs and started stripping, and then that's when it wasn't consensual. Point blank and the goddamn period. But because you weren't there, because her mother either didn't tell her about her, I forget if she didn't tell Scott about her, or Scott just didn't know about her, or Scott ran out. I don't particularly care. But you have some blame for yourself and you feel guilt. So now it's your life's mission to take down Sonny at any means possible. I'm getting sick of people. Can y'all find something other to do than taking him down? Where is Liesel? Where is Liesel when you need her? Liesel probably somewhere nursing Britt back to health. I feel like that's what it is. So they're rejoicing and calling Christina to the stand, and oh, we're gonna take her down, and we're gonna take her mother down a peg too, and oh, Carly's gonna go to prison, so she's not, she's not gonna be a good witness. Only they don't know at this point that Carly's not going to prison, so wipe those smirks off your face. Oh, Carly's gonna get up there and lie for him. No, Carly's gonna get up there and tell the truth about what the relationship is with Sonny and his children. That's all she can say. Now, if it gets brought up about Michael, then it gets brought up about Michael. If it gets brought up about Morgan, it gets brought up about Morgan. But make no mistake, she's not about to lie for you, Ava. And she's definitely not going to do it because you are the reason her son is dead. Get out my face with this. So Anna's talking to Dante about the fact that, hey, Jack Brennan is back at the WSB. This is what it is. And before they could finish having the conversation, here come fake ass Jagger and his brittle ass hair and dry ass hair like a Popeye's biscuit, rolling up in there, hollering, screaming, being belligerent, okay? Being very belligerent. And he dismisses Dante, and it's just like, who the fuck are you to dismiss him? You ain't nobody up in here, okay? And tells Dante, tries to check Dante about Sonny by telling him, you need to get your father on a leash. You need to do something about your hair and the fact that every time we see you, your eyes is bloodshot. What you been doing? Drinking down the scotch by the fifth? By the gallon? What's wrong with you? Anyway, he get up in there, he yelling, hollering, raving, screaming, ranting at Anna. First of all, don't try to do what I do, because you can't. But he's slut-shaming Anna, talking about you literally got into bed with Valentine and Sonny. First of all, she never slept with Sonny a day in her life. You better stop that line. Her and Sonny ain't never bumped uglies. Stop that. And at the end of the day, she knew Valentine way before she became the commissioner, and way before he got into bed with Pikeman. It was always going to be a thing for them, and it was always going to call into question what was she going to do at the end of the day if he got caught up with some BS. And we saw what she did. She said, give me an hour. Give me 2. Let him get away. I'll give you the evidence, but let him get away with his daughter. And that's what happened. Get out of my face with this. And he just screaming, ranting, and raving, oh, you deleted the files. And she's like, no, I didn't. I don't have access. I'm only the police commissioner. Even if I did have access, I wouldn't delete anything. And he's just ranting and raving. And I feel like, in my heart of hearts, he's taking out all his frustrations about everything and his anger on Anna because he can't do it to Robin. He is really adamant on really getting Sonny, and he brought up Stone and Karen, and I feel like he's doing that because he feels like, well, Karen came back to town, Robin didn't do what she's supposed to do as a friend, but it's just like Karen left and didn't really talk to anybody, and by the time she came back, Brenda and Robin were the best of friends, and it was never going to change. And on top of that, by the time Karen came back, Robin was in and out of town. She was off at college. And then when it came to Stone and Robin loved each other. Stone and Robin probably would have been married with a slew of children right now, but Stone died due to AIDS related complications. He got HIV because he slept with someone who was using dirty needles, who was a drug user using needles, contracted HIV herself by that, and by way of sleeping with him without a condom, passed it on to him, and he essentially passed it on to Robin by having sex. And as much time and effort everybody tried to put into saving Stone, they just couldn't. Once again, if y'all check my intro, "Oh Robin, I can see you," it's the last thing Stone says before he dies. Because he can finally see her clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. But I feel like because Robin, Sonny, Lily, and Brenda were the main people there to take care of Stone while he was dying, you can't take it out on Brenda because she's not in town. You can't take it out on Lily because she's no longer walking the earthly plane. And you can't take it out on Robin because she no longer lives in Port Charles. She's away with her husband and her children. The only options are Sonny and, by way of Robin, her mama. So he's screaming, hollering, ranting, and raving. He ends up leaving. Jason comes in after a meeting with Sonny that didn't go nowhere, other than the fact that Sonny still feels like everybody's against him. And Jason keeps reiterating the fact that I didn't turn against you. I didn't give up no evidence against you. You my best friend. Though I'm missing you, I will find a way to get through. Because you were my sister, my strength, my pride. Only God may know why. But I will survive. Okay, so Jason comes in to talk to Anna. He's thanking her and everything. She was like, I didn't do it. She lets him know that Jack Brennan, John Brennan, whatever the hell that man's name is, Brennan, is back in DC, and that she thinks that he deleted the stuff as it pertains to Carly's audio file because, he likes Carly and he appreciated Carly coming to see him. And even though Carly has done her dirt in the past, at this point in time, all Carly was trying to do was be a mother and a business owner. And trying to mourn the fact that her mother is gone and she don't have her no more. Because let's be clear on something. We all know if Bobby was in town, if Bobby was alive when this happened, as we saw this play out, Bobby would have read him the riot act. Bobby would have let him know. Now let's be clear on something. My great aunt took you in. Bobby would have read him down and probably would have slapped the hell out of him. We know this. So they're talking. So we think Brennan at the very top of the list is the person who deleted the file. And Anna tells Jason she owes him a debt. Dante went to talk to Sonny. That really didn't go nowhere. It's reiterating the fact that back off Jagger, back off Jagger, back off Jagger. Let this play out. He's been, playing Russian roulette with his career at this point. So let the F, the B, and the I do what they're going to do to him and let it be done. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if it happens. But, Sonny wasn't trying to listen. And Sonny gets a private call. And Dante takes off because he was like, I don't want to listen to this. I don't need to listen to it. Fake Jagger comes storming into Ava's hotel room. And she thinks that, okay, we knew she was going to make bail. Because he's like, she got away with it. Da-da-da. No, baby, the charges were dropped. We live in the age of AI. You need the original copy of that audio to make sure a chain of custody happened and to make sure nobody's doing a deep fake or anything else. So everybody's upset. They're both, he's super upset. Once again, context clues: bloodshot eyes, bags under his eyes, hair looking dry like a Popeye's biscuit. He's slowly starting to become the person he claims Sonny is, or that Sonny is, and he just don't see it. And that's the most hilarious thing to me. And he was like, but good thing he took a swing on me. Michael, caught his arm, but he did take a swing on me. So now Ava's gonna try to subpoena, Michael, but it's not gonna go the way she want to. It's really not gonna go the way she want to. So now they're rejoicing over the fact that she's gonna be able to get custody of Avery, and he's gonna put Sonny in prison, and they're gonna live happily ever after. But he don't realize that the moment he said to her that Carly's case was done, she's not going to prison, the look on Ava's face gave, I'm going to need to drop him quick, fast, in a hurry, or I'm going to have to figure out how he's going to be able to be a use to me now that she's not going to prison, because this ain't going to work. Now she going to have him get up on the stand and testify on her behalf and everything, and testify to, what Sonny allegedly did, because it's all alleged. I don't even know what y'all talking about. But the problem y'all about to see here for Ava and fake ass Jagger is he was like, there's only one person I want to be with right now. And he pulls her into a kiss and they tonguing each other down in the hotel room. And that private call was Brick. So Sonny said, Brick, where's Jagger right now? Ava Sweet? Okay, take a lot of pictures. So now Sonny possibly has these pictures of y'all bumping uglies and doing a horizontal tango. Y'all better not get up on that window. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But now he got these pictures, and if he gives them to Diane, hopefully he don't try to blackmail nobody. If he gives them to Diane, then Diane can argue any points of Jagger being a witness down, or anything that Jagger's ever tried to do when he came to town, as this was all at the behest of Ava and trying to get Sonny away from his child because they're sleeping together. And it's just like, don't you love when two idiots come together and drink dumbass juice and dumbass landia and do dumbass things together? Because that's what's currently happening. Fake Jagger, you had every opportunity to really come into town and wreck shop when he came to Sonny and make him bleed in front of everyone, because you really could have got him possibly up on some charges. They probably would have been dismissed, or he probably would have got charged and then they would have been dismissed or something like that. Or his, thing would have been vacated. But no, you decided to go the opposite route of what you truly could have done. And now here we are. You and your villainous era, and it's not cute. It's not, because your hair is dry like a Popeye's biscuit, boo. And Ava, when they find out you knew about the medication, the fact that Valentine's not there anymore and you about to take the fall for his medication being all screwed up, it don't matter when you found out. It's the fact that you said take it down to 0. Oh, you gon' get it. Oh my God, this is just a mess. But with that being said, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, hit those links in the description box down below, and make sure you register to vote, and make sure you go out and vote on everything on your ballots. Make sure you're up to date on the policies, everything that's on the ballot, the people on the ballot. Because guess what? If you voting was not that important, if it wasn't what you needed to do, if your vote didn't count, they wouldn't be trying to snatch your voting rights away. So go practice your civic duty, because I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm gonna do mine. But with that being said, I don't have nothing else for y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.